Hello guys, welcome back to more Feed to the Beast. As you can see, I have got a texture pack running. I just opened my launcher and I saw there was this beautiful update to that launcher, and I was like, oh, they added texture packs. And I saw there was a texture pack out for the Mindcrack, the Soarin texture pack guy. No, it's not Soarin. Oh my god, let me look up the name because I feel stupid right now that I don't even know how my own texture pack is named that I'm using at the moment, but I will definitely be using this texture pack. I like it a lot until there is a one out that I like more, and it is the soartex fanver texture pack for Mindcrack version 6. I'm not using version 7 right now because the server's not updated yet, and I've got to wait until the person that is doing that had done it. So yeah, we'll be using this texture pack, and I really should be rendering my video today that I had already recorded, and I don't know if I showed you all this. I really don't remember, but I think yeah, I did. Yeah, because yeah, I did. So we still got the same stuff going on. The turtle working on the charcoaling system. The charcoaling system powering this lovely this lovely MFE, and right there's a turtle going. I'll explain you all about that turtle today, because today we will talk about turtles. A lot of turtles. Because I wrote a program. I was inspired by another programmer to write that program, and I would say I kind of, well, I did not really copy it, but I used his variables and parts of his way of thinking, because I really couldn't figure out something. What I wrote today, guys, well, yesterday in fact, I wrote a program that allows me to send turtles to certain coords. That looks fancy. Well, in a second there will be a turtle arriving. We will mine down that guy and we will show off the program beautifully. Starting with the go-to, how it's all written down. It should be pretty understandable, but if it isn't, I will include the maker of, well, not really the maker, because I wrote most of the stuff myself, but he kind of inspired me. He inspired me in a way that, like, we got 4 directions. We got east, south, west, and north, alright? And depending on the direction of the turtle, going forward is a different way in changing some stuff. Because if you're pointing north and you go forward one, if you look at my coords, I go north, what happens? My Z goes one smaller. If I go east, though, one forward, it's my E that goes one minus. My E goes, my Z and my X goes -1 right now. Plus 1, sorry, plus 1. My X goes +1 right now. If I go south, my Z would go +1 right now. And if I go west, my X would go -1. So you gotta figure out, well, the turtle has to know what direction am I pointing before he goes to move somewhere, because else he will never reach his destination. If he's like, while this is true, go forward, then he would like be going forever if he's going the wrong way. So we got to figure out that, and we used that to do, well, we used that, no, I used his code to do that part, just the orientations part. It's kind of a big program. I named it Rec because it's a redstone energy cell, and the turtle's name is redstone energy cell transporter. Basically, he's transporting the redstone energy cell between here and my quarry. I got 2 of them set up, so the stuff always works. But let's have a look at the code. It all starts, well, turtle pointing east is outdated. Oh shit, already fucked up. Rednet. Oh, what am I doing here? Okay, let's talk about this type of code. So this can go away. Oh my god, rednet. So the first thing it needs to open, it has a, this is basically an engineering turtle, as you can see. A engineering turtle is not really on the thing right here, but if you go to turtle, and then you right click on this guy, you will see that you can make it a diamond smelly turtle guy. You can add some cool crafty stuff to it. You can add shovels, pickaxes, more stuff. But somewhere right here, we can make it with a crushing hammer. We can make it into a wireless engineering turtle. That's what it is. This guy is a wireless engineering turtle. So the first thing we do in our program, we want to rednet open right, because right here at the right of the turtle there is a lovely modem. So we want to open that modem, and we want him to GPS.locate himself. Then he will locate himself. He will locate his position using the GPS above. He will locate his position, and he will store the X, Y, and Z coords in X, Y, and Z. Then he will print out my coords are X, Y, and Z, and then we're ready right here. He already knows his coords, but what he doesn't know yet, what direction am I pointing? Right now I have not figured out how to automate this orientation system, but basically I said north equals orientation 1, east equals orientation 2, south equals orientation 3, and west equals orientation 4. Since he is always starting the program right here in this spot pointing that direction, I can say orientation, the orientation he's looking is 3. If we then, this is an array by the way, orientations array, to basically write into text what the orientation says. If we then make something, I could write it right here, orientation, and we write orientation, the array, and we ask for the number orientation. What this would do is it would say, okay, we are calling the orientations array, orientation equals 3, so orientation is 3, so we go 1, 2, 3, that's south, okay, he is looking south right now. So then the turtle knows, okay, cool, I'm looking south at the moment, so then I can use this to actually go to certain commands. Cool. Now we got 2 more extra variables here. Those I actually stole from the guy who made this. He will be in the description, of course, because I'm not a thief, and I did use his code because I couldn't figure it out myself, because I'm too newbie for that, and I don't feel bad about it, because, well, he posted his code in a video, so, well, whenever you post your code, you want to share your code with others, and he actually has a tutorial series of how to write his Quarry program, and this is a part of his Quarry program. So basically what we got here is Z move and X move. It has also, it's an array with 4 numbers, and these 4 actually equal the 4 above. They correspond with that. Z move equals, like, means that whenever we're going north and we go 1 forward, we do -1 on the Z part. I can actually show you this. Whenever we are going north, what happens with the Z, as you can see, goes -1. So that's basically an array that shows us, well, if we're north, then if we're north till we go forward, then what happens, our Z goes -1 and our X stays the same. If we go east, our Z seems 0 and stays the same, sorry, and our X goes +1. If we go south, then Z goes +1 and X stays the same. And if we go west, then Z stays the same and X goes -1. So basically this is what we kind of need to use in our program. Right here we got our first function, turn left, because obviously if we are turning left, so for example the turtle is looking south at the moment and we want to go left, well, every time we want to write turtle.turn left, we got to make sure that the orientations array, that he actually knows he's not looking south anymore, but that he starts to look east. That is a bit complicated. Why is that a bit complicated? Because Lua works in a way that it uses the orientations from 1 to 4. That's a bit hard, because if we are like orientation west equals 4, if we turn right, what we want to happen is that we want to go north, but north equals 1. And what happens with Lua, if you go to the end of your array, it automatically turns back to 0. Well, we don't want 0, do we? We want 1. We want 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No 0. There's never a 0 in it. So we gotta make sure, using this little difficult system that is kind of complicated, but for more information, if you don't understand what I just told you about, go to that video. There's a link in the description. Go to his channel, watch his tutorial series, and you should understand it fairly quickly. That's what I did. So basically what we do first, our orientation that we have currently set, orientation 3, or south, we do that one minus 1. So that what happens, our orientations from 1 to 4, now is 0 to 3. Okay, 0 to 3. If we go left, turn left, then we gotta do another minus 1 because it's minus 1. Why is it minus 1? Well, turning left goes 1 minus because north equals 1, east equals 2. So if you go from east to north, we could turn right 3 times, but that would be silly. We turn left once, so our orientation variable goes minus 1. So that's why we do another minus 1 here. This first minus 1 is just to get from 1 to 4. We want to be 0 to 3, so that's why this minus 1 is here. And then we do orientation, this one, the 0 to 3 orientation. We do minus 1 and we divide it by 4. This is modulo. This gives us the remainder of this actual division. So let's talk about all these systems that could happen. Orientations could be 4. If orientation is 4, then we're looking west. If we want to turn left, we want to go to number 3. Well, that works because orientation minus 1, so 4 minus 3 gives us 3. 3 minus 1 gives us 2. And 2 divided by 4 is 2 because the remainder of 2 divided by 4 is 2. So then we do plus 1 again because 0 to 3 needs to become 1 to 4 again. So it will be 3 and we want 3. But what if the turtle is looking south and we want it to look east? Well, then we do minus 1 to get our 0 to 3 again. So that will be 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. And 1 divided by 4 equals 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And 2 is the east direction. So south to east also works. If we want to go east to north, then this guy is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Minus 1 divided by 4 is modulo 4. Fuck. What happens to minus 1 modulo 4? I actually did not. Oh, minus 1 modulo 4 gives us a remainder of 3. Oh, that makes sense because, yeah, that's logical. Okay, so the remainder of the division from minus 1 divided by 4 is actually 3. Why is that 3? Well, it's logical. Because, how should I know how to explain it in Dutch, but English, mathematical English seems hard for me. Basically, because if we would divide 1 by 4, our remainder will be 3. So if we divide minus 1 by 4, our remainder will be minus 3. Well, minus 3 is impossible. If you do the division, you will also become 3. It could be, of course, minus 1, but 1 divided by... The division of two positive integers will never ever be negative. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Because, yeah, 1 divided by 4 would be 0.25, but it would never be negative. 1 divided by 1000 would be 0.001, but it would never be negative. Its limit for the 4 here, like if this is 1 and we would keep on adding up to this 4, we would get 1 to 1000, 1 to 2000, 1 to 10,000. Its limit for this number going to infinite, then we would still get a positive number. It would just, the function that we would have a limit on 0 if we make a function out of this. Like if we do 1 divided by x, we would have a something like this. Actually, if this was your graph, then you would have this and this. That would be your graph. So basically, right here, you would have, it would keep on going closer to 0, but it would never hit 0. Of course, if you use a negative x, if we divide 1 divided by minus 4, then you would get a negative number. Okay, I hope you understand all that. If you don't understand, I'm very sorry, but please go to the video below in the description. It will all be explained perfectly. It's only this part that's pretty hard. All the rest of the code is easy. So if we were in the north and we want to go west, that's actually where this is an issue. West to north is actually an issue, but north to west also is an issue. So if we are north, then our direction equals 1. So 1 minus 1 equals 0. 0 minus 1 equals minus 1. Minus 1 modulo 4 equals 3. 3 plus 1 equals 4. So 1 went to 4 again. That's good, it works. So this turn left function works. So after we fixed our orientation, we can finally turn left. Same goes for the turn right function. Why are we doing +1 right here? Well, that makes sense. We are turning right, so we gotta do +1. Let's only talk about west to north here because that's where the actual issue behind this whole orientation stuff is. Why do we need orientations? Because this is an issue. Why do we need this whole modulo stuff? This is an issue. If we want to go from west to north, west equals 4. 4 minus 1 equals 3. 3 plus 1 equals 4. 4 modulo 4 is 0. Well, 0 is not an array because north equals 1. That's an issue. Why is that an issue? Well, that's why we have this +1 again. That's why we use our modulo. If we use the modulo and we do this, so 4 minus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 modulo 4 equals 0, 0 plus 1 equals 1. So that works. 4 went to 1. Now we can turn right. All the difficult code is done right now, okay? The hard part is over. The hard part is really over right here. So, function forward. Well, what do we have to do when we're going forward? We only have to know which direction we are looking, and then we can perfectly go forward. So let's check that out. Our function forward. So basically what happens here is the orientation you see right there, it is getting its orientation that it's currently in. It's getting the number of the orientation. That way it immediately knows, am I going north, south, west, or east? So it can just go forward and it can say, oh, my current x has to go up by x move orientation. Why is that? We have the x move up here, and the x move basically says if you're north, let's go x move. If you're north, accumulate 0, like only add 0 to the number. Okay? If you're looking northeast, if you're looking east, add 1 to my coord. If you're looking south, add 0 to my coord, and if you're looking west, add -1 to my coord. That's basically what happens here. It's not that difficult. You should, it's basically exactly the same. North, east, south, west. That's what happens. That's the actual stuff that you see in your coord stuff. That's just it's basic. That's kind of basic. So what do? We take our current x and we add x move orientation to it. So we add the x move that would happen if we would actually go forward. So that way our coords that we asked in the beginning for our GPS locate gets updated automatically. Z goes exactly the same. Z equals Z plus Z move and the orientation we are looking at. After that's done, we can finally go forward, and that's the end. Basically, same goes for function.back, for our going backwards. Well, you could of course rewrite the whole x move array, but what you can easily do is you can just make it minus itself, because then it would exactly work as well. So that's what we do here. Take our current x coord minus x move, and our current z coord minus z move orientation. Then we go back. Then we got our up. Up is very easy. Whenever you go up, you just want to add 1 to y, and whenever you go down, you just want to add -1 to mine. I'm going to have to drink here, sorry guys. Really. My throat was really hardcore going here. Excuse me for that. Right now I'm actually looking for the word because, I kinda can't find it. Oh, that's what we need. We need subtract. So basically, if we're going down, we want y, and we want to subtract 1 from the y. So that basically, whenever we go down, you know that. Like right here, our y coord is 62, and if you go down, it goes 61. If we go up, it goes 63. That's basically the most easiest part of the code. Then we want to finally write our go-to program. Our go-to program needs to have 3 parameters. An x2, where do we want to go in x, where do we want to go in y, and where do we want to go in z. Those are the 3 parameters we need, so we can actually call that function and say go to 344 60 minus 17, and then he will go to these coords. So then you got to print here, he's going to these coords. Then what we want to do is we want to check, if your x2 is smaller than your x, if you need to go down in x, well, what you gotta do then you gotta look first. Look where you want to look, because like it stated right here, if my x2 is smaller than my x, then I have to go lower than x. And where do we go lower than the x? Well, let's check. Right, our x is staying the same. Right here our x is going down, and right here our x is going up. So if we want x to go down, we gotta look, indeed, we gotta look west. If we go look west, our x coord goes down. So if that x2 is smaller than x, then you gotta do west, and as long as it remains smaller, go forward. Of course, this only works if there's no blocks in front of it. You could just add a turtle.dig as well before the forward, but I don't want to do this because I'm running this guy around my base, and I don't want him to start mining my house whenever he can't fit through. I just want him to stop. So then we got our x coord done, but what if our x2 is greater than x? Then we need our x to go up, right? We need our x to go up because our x2, the coord that we have to go to, has a bigger x than the x that we are currently at. So we gotta look east, the inverse of west, which makes perfect sense. So we gotta look east, and as long as that x2 remains bigger than the x that we have currently, then go forward. The forward function we just written, I just showed you why do we have that forward function, not just turtle.forward, because if we do have turtle.forward, he will keep on going infinitely because he's not updating his current x coord. We want him to update his current x coord as long as he goes forward. Whenever you go forward, left, forward, back, down, up, you need to update your coords. That's why this is the whole complicated if x2 plays bigger and the forward stuff. That's why we write all these functions. This is the easiest one, the y2. As long as your y2 is bigger than your y, just go up, and as long as it is smaller, go down. Then we got the z. Z is basically exactly the same as the x, as long as it is smaller. So you need to go, oh wait, let's check. As long as it is smaller, then you need to go down, going down in z. Well, this is going up in z, so this would be going down in z. So go north, look north, and if it is bigger, look south. Then that's basically done. So then we are already at the coords we need to be, and then we have our lovely program that keeps on mining this. But that's for later. First things, this look function. Well, we have to have a look at the look function. So let's check out that. It's not a big function. So basically, function.look, it has a variable direction, west, east, north, or south. So as long as that direction, as long as south does not equal south, then turn right, and then check again, or my orientations. So whenever we turn right, here we got our function turn right somewhere, right here, turn right. Whenever you turn right, you will update your orientation. So basically what we want to do, we want to keep on turning right until he's looking the right way we requested. That's basically what the look function does. This little squirrely thing equals while it is not equal to. So this squirrely equal sign is not equal to. It's Lewis thing for not equal to. If you use Java, you would do exclamation mark equal to. But right here, this is the squirrely thing. So then we got basically everything done in the program to go to a certain place. Right now we only need to figure out how to mine and do this. So basically what we do is we always start right here with a hopefully full redstone energy cell. So that's what happens. As long as the turtle has enough fuel, you kind of want him to do this because, well, obviously you want this to be working while you're gone. So as long as you have power to do this, as long as you have power enough to move, then please move. What he will do right here is he will select his first slot, he will dig, and right there, the full energy cell will be in his first slot. Then he will turn left again, and then he will be looking north. What we want him to do is we want him to automatically go until the wall, go up until the block, and then he's in the open. Right here, he can use this whole place to go forward. Why do we want to move him here first? Because the program is made to first go in the X, then go in the Y, and then go in the Z. So if we would have the go-to program right there, he would fail. So that's why we make sure the turtle is right here before we do anything else. So that's basically what we do with this part of code here. So while he's not detecting a block in front of him, go forward. So and then there's a cobblestone, there's a clean stone block in front of me. I need to stop. That's basically what the program does right there. So then we go down a little bit, and then we say go up 3 times. He goes up 3 times until he's at the block, and then he's in the open. So then we can say go to -48464 -171. That's basically a block that is right next to the quarry, so where he can actually put down the block in front of him. Then we want him to select the second slot, which is of course the slot for the empty cell. Then we want him to dig that. Then we want him to select the first slot with the full cell and place that down. And then of course we want him to go back 1 block. I'll explain you why we want him to go back 1 block in a sec, but we want him to go back 1 block, and then we want him to go to these coords. And these coords equal to the block right here, the block I'm pushing, the block under this block. Why do we have this block here? To prevent mobs falling in, of course. But this block, he goes right here, he goes down 3 times, and he goes forward. As you can see, it turns left, he goes down 3 times, and he goes to these coords. Why do I have these go to coords? Because if we do while turtle.detect equals false, he will end up right here. We don't want him to end up right here, we want him to end up right here, so I use the go to function. So then he turtle select 2. Why do he no. Oh yeah, turtle select 2 with the empty cell, and he places down, and it will automatically charge. Then he lets sleep for 6 minutes while this guy is charging. He needs to sleep, of course. And after that sleep, he can go back to the top. I know I still have to put all these guys, like, I have to do it like this because that looks way nicer, but I'm still in testing phase, so that's why I have not done that yet. I will do that in the future someday. But yeah, that's how it's supposed to look whenever I will send it to you guys. It will of course be in the description, and that's why you have not gotten Chopper yet, because I'm working on the same system for Chopper. Oh yeah. So that's basically the program. So I think let's have a look at it. Let's follow it around, and I'll explain you why we are going back right here. I guess it's time to run you, mister. Oh, come on. Exit. And REC. I want to run you. Voila, he mined it. He's going forward. We'll just follow him around. He will go up 3 times, and then he will be on his way. He's turning. He turns right until he's looking the right direction as we coded it. And then he goes forward until he's at the right X coord. Then he will turn left. And the coords I defined for him to go are right here. Right here he will go. He will mine and he will place. As you can see, this guy's empty. So he turns right until he's there. He mines him down. He places a full guy. And there he goes. He goes back. So right after he placed it, he's right here. Well, if we would not have to go back right there, he would just turn left, go forward until his X is done, and boom, he would be stuck right there. So we go back 1, so he's right here, and then goes back. That's why we have that. That's the only reason. Just so he wouldn't crash with our system right there. So he will go to the right coords, and he will place down, and he will start charging right here. That's cool, right? And he will wait. Right now he's sleeping for 6 minutes. And whenever he's done sleeping, he will be ready. Why do I like this program so much? Well, that's basically quite easy, because it uses the coords. I can just say, whenever this quarry is completely emptied, and it has been doing this all day, this whole thing you see right here, it's working all day. I think that's about 12 hours, it has worked so far. So that's pretty cool that it has been able to mine such a big area. With 2 electrical engines. So that's kind of neat, huh? I think that's pretty damn cool. Right now the only thing to fix is this little guy over here, but I'll fix this real quick. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. So the program works. I will send it to you guys. You will just have to change the coords if you want to use it yourself. But of course, big thanks to the guy who learned, the YouTuber, the lovely YouTuber, who learned me all this stuff. If I would remember my name, I would shout out him right now. But he actually like showed how to do it, and it's so cool. Like the way he figured out the orientations, like with the modulo and stuff. I mean, I was working on the orientation part. I had like direction as my variable, but then I figured out, okay, this won't work because of the way that Lua handles. Uh-oh. This won't work because of the way Lua handles its stuff. So I would have to make a whole lot of if statements and do the exact same thing with tons and tons of if statements, and it would look super crappy code. And why do I have a cocoa bean right here? I don't really understand that, but I'll just keep it in my inventory. So that's basically the only reason that I looked him up at YouTube. I wanted to find a way to trick Lua in that, and apparently the way with the modulo works for this. So that's kind of neat. I like it a lot. Also, the solar panels are doing a great deal in generating some power. And to end this part of the video, I'll just check how much time I have, and we might do something else. I don't know yet. But we have a full barrel of cobblestone, a almost full barrel of furlock, and lots of full barrels of other stuff actually. A full barrel of dirt, full barrel of gravel, full barrel of bones, full barrel of bones, full barrel of arrows, lots of full barrels of furlock, right there, a full barrel of coal. He's filling up that with gravel right now. And then he was starting to fill up this chest with cobblestone because the cobblestone had nowhere to go. Well, obviously we would not like that. So, aluminium, oh, iridium ore. Oh, nice. Found myself some iridium. That's pretty neat. So right now we got 5 iridium. I would love to show you. This is so. My platinum dust keeps on disappearing, man. It's impossible. Like right now, oh, platinum dust 7 I got, but I had these tiny piles of platinum dust extra. But apparently I had 8. That was basically what I wanted to say. I had 8 of them, but I think someone took them. I hate it, but I think someone took them. Not sure. But 8 platinum dust makes an iridium, so that's what I was going to show you. So the chests, my diamond chest, was filling itself up with cobblestone. So I had a way to prevent that, and what I did is to the sorter right here, I hooked up a filter. Are those basalt blocks? That just... Wait, how did it find basalt that low? Oh, it's obsidian. That's cool. Oh, how much obsidian do I have? Because I kind of want... Cool. I need more though. I love more. Okay, so this is all working with charcoal. They're filling up. Oh, they're all filled? Almost. So yeah, some more charcoal in the ender chest right here. So what I had to do is I hooked up a filter before I went to sleep, and he filters out dirt and cobblestone, and he just poofs it into this lava. Case closed. Then, of course, to prevent the cobblestone from going in there anyway, because they could easily just go in, if there was no way restriction tube in here, because they would just say, okay, we're 2 cobblestone, so I'm 1 cobblestone going there, and I'm 1 cobblestone going there. They would alter between the 2 pipes, because both of them are the same distance away from each other. But we don't want that, do we? No. What we actually... Oh, wait a sec, I'm a noob. Let's get an iron. Right there we got the same issue. That's why I had a restriction tube there earlier, and I was like, oh my god, why would I need a restriction tube? I can just use a normal tube and that would still work, but it doesn't. And as you can see, I'm piling up with both tin and copper, which is lovely. Oh, we got a platinum ingot in here. Wait a sec. Haha. Lovely. I'll just take out a tin as well. Put that in there. So what we'll do, we'll macerate his lovely platinum dusts, which should work. There we go, platinum dust. Right now, take this platinum dust, and let's look it up. How to do this actually. Platinum. Right-click it. Smell thing. Industrial centrifuging into a nickel and a iridium. So let's put it in the centrifuge guy. Ta-da, it will start working, and while we'll fix this downstairs. I really love these textures though. So right here, we need to move this around. Where are you, Mr. Pipe? Right there. With a iron in there. Not a potato, a iron, please. And that would make a restriction tube. Voila, perfectly. And those will Yeah, that should fix a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Because right now, what only was happening, only half the generated wood was getting in here. All the rest was being pumped in that other way. That's not cool. So this is kind of neat, kind of lovely and stuff. I really like this. Yeah, this is kind of weird. I know it looks weird, but I had to move this around because I couldn't place my my transposer right here because then I would not have space for the restriction tube. So that's all pretty cool. Oh, he's moving around the stuff actually right now. I'm already talking 6 minutes. Oh, there he goes, and he should place a fairly empty cell. Probably not a fully empty cell, but that's not a big deal. A quite full empty cell even. He's placing that to recharge. So we could actually, what we should do. I should just do this. Edit rec. And actually, I'll be right back and I'll fix up this code so I can send it to you guys actually right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna fix this part of the coding and stuff. Like, this looks so ugly, you know it. We all know it. So what you could do is we could hook up a longer sleep because they're still getting full. So if we just add a longer sleep, what will happen is the only thing that will change basically is the amount of times the turtle goes circular, and that would alter. That would make sure that it can long longer, then run longer. Lol. It has to run longer because it has to use less coal, less energy to go a longer amount of time. So that's pretty neat, I think. Oh, this works as well. That's cool. I'm almost ready with this goal, fixing my code stuff. I kind of didn't feel like stopping to record. And right here, what we gotta do is we can hook up a 600, which would cause in 10 minutes of delay. And then we can just have this end right there. Then we can save this guy. Come on. Exit this guy. And pastebin put rec. Connecting to pastebin.com, and right there you got it. If you want here, capital L-I, capital T-E-P-K-N, capital Y. If you want to get this code for your own program, you can just run a command named pastebin.get this whole guy, and you will have a lovely program on your computer right away. So this is how you will get REC. There's also a command I wrote if you want to see it. Let's goodbye this turtle. Oh, it's reboot. Of course it's reboot. What will happen right here, as soon as it starts, it will tell its label, its name, and the amount of fuel in it. Right now there's 50,000 fuel. But I wrote a kind of startup. I wrote a startup file for this. What basically this guy does, the first one, he makes sure that my left control to do save and stuff changes to double tapping Alt. Why do I have to do that? Because my brackets, my curly brackets and my big brackets, they are used with Alt, with the big Alts. Yeah? Right, on my keyboard it's called Alt R, but in American keyboards it would probably have another name, I don't know. But Alt R, the right Alt basically, I used to do my curly brackets, but it was also a normal key for the saving, so I had to move that around. So Alt R is not anymore the actual Alt. So then we got a shell run. He runs the program label get, and then he prints his fuel level using turtle.getFuelLevel from the Turtle API. So that's basically what happens right there. That's a cool program. I think I want to activate rec at the moment and not be in the way. Beautiful. So that will be running again. The tree farm is running as well. Let's have a final look at the... actually, what I think I might do is just end the episode today. I know it will be a shorter episode because I want to start working on the stuff I told you to work on. First of all, I want to fix Chopper finally, and then we will start working on some other cool stuff that I will tell you more about later. What I also would like to do very soon is fill up some more soul shards to do some more cool stuff, both here and both in Nether. I'd like to kill the Wither in a couple of episodes. I just need to get enough Wither skeleton heads because someone told me, and I hope this is true, but we could as well test if this is true in a sec, as a kind of ending episode way. We go in single player and we test out if the Wither can indeed be 3-shot killed with a epic sword, how are they called, the nano sabers, because someone told me, and I don't know if this is true, that Withers can be 3-shot killed with nano sabers. So that would be kind of cool to test out. As you can see, lots of ores on the sides. I don't know how I'll fix this. I probably won't. But we're already at the level of water spoils. So what I want to do to fix this, I don't know if, yeah, this probably won't properly work, but I should have left the water everywhere around in the thing, like right there. I should have just left the water, and I'm actually just going to leave it right now. It will take a long time to actually get to where it was before, but oh well, it will do its trick, and it will hopefully help to do a part of the whole work. Whoa, dude, I fell in lava here. But let's fix this lava issue. I know this is temporarily, and whenever he downs a layer, we will have same issue, but who cares really? Diamond drill. I need to fix this with my lab pack. Also, before we actually end the video, I would like to make a new item, a new tool that I saw on the Mindcrack server, the official one. I saw some guys of the Minecraft server playing around with that, and I'm really interested in seeing how it actually works. It's way faster than a diamond drill, so I would like to use that for various purposes, and that won't work because I'm a noob. Let's put our bucket right up there, and of course that will make spools everywhere unless I fix it. That should be an easy fix. Okay, cool. So we got a water fixed right now. The turtle is doing his job. This guy is doing his job. Everyone around my base is doing a job. It all works fully automated. And whenever I want to, I can enable my potato bakery. Love that bakery design though. I'll show you how many potatoes I have right now. It's immense. I don't really like the look of these bricks in the server texture thing, but it's all neat. 700 or 84,350 stacks of wheat, so we can easily take out a stack of wheat and go feed some cows, because we really need leather. Whenever Mistcraft's coming out, we're gonna have tons of issues if we don't have enough leather. So we want to make sure that we do have enough leather. And then we'll go test the Wither boss after we try it around with the item. I think it was something with hammer. So let's actually look up hammer. It used some titanium, that's what I know. These guys, the jackhammer. Of course I need to make a diamond one. So let's get started. Let's get started with the beautiful stuff that we are going to need. So first things first, not one of you, because you are the one of, I only want to, oh, 2 stacks and 24 already, that's neat. 50 diamonds at the moment. I'll need 8 I need more redstone, hardcore. But it's been gaining because of the quarry, which is a good thing. And he should be mining a lot more as he goes to the lower layers, so we should still be gaining quite some stuff. So let's start on making these lovely ruby. I like the ruby design. It's kind of small, but it's kind of cool as well. There we go, energy crystal. Let's put it in the first bench here. What do we need more? We need 1 diamond dust. I have a lot of diamond dust somewhere in this chest, right here. And we need some titanium. Right there, there's 1 titanium, but do we have more titanium dust? That's the question, right? Not enough. So we will need to take out some bauxite. And some cells, a lot of cells. Oh, and this guy should be ready as well soon. That's going to take a long while to get me my titanium, actually. I think that's getting the titanium. I need more in there, actually. Because, yeah, I'll need more. But let's check. Titanium dust recipe. Tiny piles from bauxite, indeed. So we will need... Oh, 100 seconds? That goes quickly. Expected it to take longer. Let's get a whole stack in there then, if it goes that quickly. But we also going to need some other stuff for the jackhammer. Like, diamond jackhammer requires a diamond dust, which we already got. Then the 2 titanium, and of course the advanced circuit. Do I have one laying around right here? I got normal ones, but no advanced. Can just make one quickly. There we go, advanced circuit. Oh crap, I'm a noob. I'm so dumb. No, I only needed one. I'm not dumb. I'm dumb thinking I needed to get 2, but I only need 1. Pretty sure. You go up, you go there. And this should make a diamond jackhammer if we got enough titanium. Which we don't. So we need to wait for 1 more titanium. We do have energy enough, which is a good thing. So right now you're almost ready. And you're almost ready, so we only need to wait a little bit longer. And we'll have what we need, and then we'll be able to go test our single player stuff. There we go. There we got our stuff, our tiny piles of tiny pile dusts. And those we can put in our grinder, blast furnace thing. And that should get us some fairly quickly stuff. And why is it going... It's like moving very slowly. It used to go faster. I have no clue how fast it really takes. Oh, it's a source of magnesium. Someone is telling me all about this olivine thing. So let's check olivine. Oh yeah, olivine dust. You can kind of create this with base. Oh, you can indeed create it with basalt. You can get the olivine dust is then a source for magnesium. I would have no idea. Oh, you get silicon cells. That's fairly interesting because I got lots of basalt actually. And then you get magnesium plates out of those. Magnesium plates do fancy stuff. They make windmills. Oh. That was kind of anticlimactic. Though, that was very anticlimactic. Is that the only thing you can do with this? Okay. So, magnesium plates. Oh my god. That was very, very, very anticlimactic. Oh well, who cares about anticlimactic, right? Ta-da! Diamond jackhammer! Cool. Oh, that is actually hooked up right now. That's cool. How much of these blocks I have? Cracked stone everywhere. I really have lots of cracked stone. So let's charge you in the MFSU because you need 100,000 energy. I'm quite sure, which is quite some lot. Yeah, you do need so much energy. So you are probably fully charged. So, oh, he's actually not that fully charged. I think they just got moved, so that's why. Oh, you're charging up slowly, 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 very, very, very slowly. Yeah, but as I said, I should be rendering Tuesday's video as of right now, but I am not. So Tuesday's video will be late with half a day at least. Because of course I will not start uploading it in 5 minutes because rendering because, well, I could try. I mean, 16 gigs of RAM should do quite a trick, hopefully. That's why I got 16 gigs of RAM, because I want to keep on playing games while rendering videos, which is sometimes quite hard because it completely uses my processor, and I don't really got a newbie processor. I Don't got the best, of course. Like the best is like, I don't know, a sandy bridge right now. I have no clue. But I got the second generation guy, the one in the middle. I have no clue how he's named. I think it's a sandy bridge I got though. So yeah, as you can see, the diamond drill. Like, this is the diamond drill. Okay, diamond drill doing mining. This is him. Let's actually put some torches around here. So let's just check. Where can we check this? Oh, in trees. Let's check on a tree actually. Does this mine a tree very quickly? No. But yeah, as you can see, diamond drill versus jackhammer. Oh yeah, this thing requires quite some energy, as you saw. I just lost myself 10,000 EU already. So this jackhammer is to be used with advanced lap axe and stuff. But this guy is so much more cool to go mining and stuff. I'll be using my diamond drill to do stuff around the house because with this guy you'll just mine through everything. You'll blast through it. But I still fairly like it. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the single player right now and check out some cool stuff right there. Single player. New world with cheats. I think we'll just spawn ourselves a wither and some swords. Well, let's basically what does full iron armor? Let's just depend we have full iron. Right? But really full iron. So everything. Right? And we also got a nano saber. Some soul sands. I never actually, well, I did, and some heads, or how are these things called? Wither skulls. Oh, skulls, right? Wither skeleton skull, and then you make him like, let's make a day at first. This will so kill my whole system I got set up here. Then we do, what's wrong? I fail. I know I failed. Then we do this guy. Let's put an nano saber on in a while. He's charging up. I just want to test how hard this guy is before I actually take steps. I'm not gonna do this at home, of course, because, well, weird stuff seems to be happening. Oh, that I did not yeah. I'm gonna need a jetpack for this. So yeah, let's test it out with a jetpack. Oh, he's still shooting? Nope. The noob keeps on shooting me. This is not what you would be expecting. And in game mode, he still keeps on shooting you, which is terrible. So let's try the same with diamond armor. That should be a lot easier to get. And the same jetpack. And the same because a nano saber, as I just saw it, did not give me a 3-hit kill because I hit him like a couple of times. I did not hit him 3 times yet. But let's actually kill this guy in game mode then. I mean, it wouldn't make too much of it. So yeah, it gives some good hits, but to say it's 3-hit kill, okay, it kills him fairly easily. But we're probably in peaceful mode, so did it give me a nether star? Because that's the question. Oh, it did. That's cool. So let's turn you off and actually check our mode. So yeah, let's go in hard and create a new wither, just to be sure. I want to be sure in things. Go to soul sand. Go to skull. I really want to be sure before I just do this in my normal world because it's going to be hard, I know. Can you hit him right now? No, you can't. Okay, you gotta go away. Make sure you get out. And then you can do it. So he goes boom all the way over. And then you start smashing the crap out of him. Okay, he's not the 3-hit kill you'd say, but it goes quickly with this. If you really don't get smashed away too far, this should be doable with iron armor. So right now, what we will do is we will test it one more time. Of course, we'll turn our creative mode off. We'll take this diamond stuff off and retry one more time with iron stuff. Okay, then we'll go in game mode again, just to place down the nether skull things, to make sure we have enough. And then we'll go out of game mode. Then we'll place this guy, and then we'll go away a bit, be ready, and check if we can actually survive with normal iron. I won't be attacking him with normal iron armor, and probably not even alone as well, but let's just check. Oh my god, it just killed me already. So yeah, the explosion killed me, so I think I should try some better armor before we actually do fancy stuff. There goes my beautiful setup here. But yeah, we should really test stuff out before doing fancy crap. I thank you guys for watching. I will have more plans with the Wither very soon. Don't forget to like this video, comment below with your thoughts about the computer stuff, and I'll hope to put, also, by the way, I will put Torch in the description. Torch is a program that lays down torches. Have a look at it if you want. If you don't want to, then don't look at it. But REC is basically the best program I think I've written so far. I did use some of the code from the YouTuber that hopefully I'll find them back and put the link in the description. And thanks for watching, guys, and hope to see you guys next time.